Right now, you are looking at the world with your eyes, but you are experiencing it with your skin. You think that taste lives only on the tip of your tongue, but you are wrong. Your body hides an ancient, almost mystical ability that you lost the moment you learned to walk. Imagine that to truly see an object, you don't need to look at it, but literally absorb its texture through your pores. This isn't science fiction. This is how your journey began. We are used to thinking of the brain as a perfectly tuned computer, where every department minds its own business. Eyes see, ears hear, tongues taste. This seems logical, clear, and completely wrong for the first months of your life. Nature doesn't build walls right away. At the start of the path, your consciousness is a surging ocean where sounds have color and touches have taste. When you see an infant put a dirty toy, a cold key, or the edge of a blanket in their mouth, your first instinct is to stop them. We say, they're hungry, or they're teething. We write it off as a primitive oral reflex, but behind this mundane action hides a scientific mystery. What we take for an attempt to eat an object is actually an act of higher cognition. Researchers from Yale University and specialists in developmental neurobiology have discovered something staggering. An infant's brain is in a state that scientists call somatosensory overlap. It's a temporary short circuit in the most expensive wiring of our organism. At this age, the areas of the brain responsible for touch and taste are not just neighbors, they are one. The customs posts of consciousness have not yet been erected between them. For a little person, their tongue and lips are not just digestive organs, they are the world's most powerful biological scanner. The density of nerve endings here is thousands of times higher than on the fingertips. When an infant touches the surface of an object with their mouth, they aren't tasting it in our sense. They are reading its molecular structure, density, temperature, and purity with a detail unavailable to an adult with even the sharpest vision. But this is where it gets even stranger. This process is not just data collection, it is a tactile appetite. The sensation of texture in the mouth triggers a powerful electrical impulse in the pleasure zones. Licking cold metal is as intense an experience for them as watching a breathtaking high-definition movie is for us. They are literally eating information about the world. Imagine an experiment that forced scientists to rethink the theory of perception. A group of infants was allowed to feel two different pacifiers, one smooth, the other covered in small bumps. Crucially, the children did not see them. Then they were shown images of these pacifiers, and here is where the miracle happened. The infants fixed their gaze exactly on the image that corresponded to their tactile experience. Information received through the mouth instantly turned into a visual image. Their brain had already built a bridge where we have a chasm. You aren't just watching this from the side. You are a product of this system hack. Your love for soft fabrics, the strange pleasure of touching a smooth stone, or the inexplicable urge to squeeze something very pleasant to the touch, this is an echo of that very period. Inside you, that little explorer still lives, for whom the world was a single, undivided flow of sensations. There is an even deeper layer to this mystery. This phenomenon is called developmental synesthesia. Scientists believe that we are all born synesthetes. We hear colors and see smells, but as we grow, our brain performs a brutal cleanup, synaptic pruning. It cuts these extra connections, builds walls, erects boundaries. Nature sacrifices magic for efficiency. It forces us to see the world correctly, robbing us of the ability to feel its depth. However, there is a hidden risk. In our sterile, digital world, We increasingly touch only the cold glass of screens. We deprive our tactile appetite of variety. Psychologists are beginning to notice that sensory hunger makes us more anxious and disconnected. We try to drown out this hunger with food or shopping, not realizing that our skin is simply longing for that time when the world was full of flavor. We are biological machines that eventually learn to ignore our own sensors. But the next time you see a child freeze while tasting an ordinary, smooth pebble, know this: in that moment, they see the true complexity of the universe that you and I have forgotten how to notice. It's not just a game, it's an attempt to hold on to the slipping magic of unified perception. Have you ever wondered why we feel a strange anxiety when absolute vacuum-like silence falls over a room? In the next video, we will explore how your hearing hunts for sounds that don't exist and why silence can be more dangerous than a scream. Don't miss it.